The Marcus Deegan Show. What's the story, guys? Welcome to another episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Deegan, and we are down here at the gym today. Now, you see this thing behind me, and you've seen the movie The Fly. Okay, that's where they transport you from one place to another. Now, I'm not really sure of the mechanics of this unbelievable contraption that's behind me, but I'm going to be speaking to my man right here, Olympic athlete and the owner of this beautiful establishment here. What's the story, brother? How are we feeling this morning?
Thanks for having me, Marcus.
Oh, no, absolutely. I saw this, and I've heard little rumors and floatings about it. Can you give us a brief synopsis on what actually this is? Am I going to get transported to another country?
You might, it's possible you might get there to some degree, part way, if not all the way. But about 2 years ago, when I got introduced, long story short, to Dr. Jer, the founder and creator of this. Once we met each other a couple of years ago, and I went and experienced the Rasha, a month later, I became a Rasha guardian, where I actually physically have the Rasha in my business, right? And then now it's morphed into something much bigger and more broad-based, where we have the dome, and Dr. Jer will explain what that dome does, and the Rasha is inside of it. Simple way of putting it without sounding like I don't know what I'm talking about, which is probably the case. The Rasha, what it's done for me is, it's helped me find a zone. I used to be a runner. I used to run a lot. And I go for 10, 12, 15 mile runs where you find that point where you just completely become oblivious to everything around you, just go. The zone, you know what I'm talking about? That absolute bliss, right? Yeah. It's very difficult for an elite athlete to get there. This does that for me. And I'm an old man, relative, right? I'm 63 next month. So when I experienced the Rasha, it's brain harmonization, a bliss, like a balance. When you upgrade on the Rasha, when I do, personally, I go into a meditative state, I go away, complete, absolute comfort zone. Yeah. And the thing that's helped me the most with is my intention. And that's why we brought this here. That's why Dr. Jer has brought the Rasha to the ROSC, the Rasha International Sports Centers, is to help elite athletes find that intention. So if you materialize something and believe it, you'll become it. For instance, if you see it, you believe it. If you believe it, you become it. If you become it, you know it. And if you know it, you win.
We're going to check this thing out today. I'm going to go in and get a first-hand experience of exactly what this is like. Now, this can help top athletes of any kind of sport around the world. I wouldn't say I'm a top athlete, but I'm someone that needs a little bit of manifestation help up here. So we're going to go in, we're going to check it out. We're going to get back to you straight after this. Thanks, brother.
Not at all.
Go ahead and check this out.
Let's check it out, Marcus.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Let's go on a trip, brother.
After you, my friend.
Welcome to the Rasha. Sit right here. You can keep the hat on if you want to. It's up to you. So what we got here is a Rasha chair. This Rasha chair actually vibrates. It goes into zero gravity. You're going to be wearing a headphone. Yep. Frequencies come through this headboard that Dr. Jer has created, very high end. And there's certain, I'm not getting into the math, but there's certain tones and vibrations that go into your left and right brain via your, so you'll be listening to this. Nice. Okay? And to make it more even effective so you can zone out, like I like to call it, you can put these on. It's optional. You'll be more comfortable. Put those on now, but then slide them up. And then you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn on.
When do we get the mushrooms?
Oh, later. That's the bonus at the end. Anyways, we're going to turn this baby on. I've got you doing a 24-minute session, and you're going to do 2 frequencies. And the 2 that you're going to be doing, one is a relaxation and stress relief. It's just like a meditative thing. And the other one is dolphin frequencies, because obviously dolphins are very special. And they'll have, I won't get into that now, but they're minor, but they're very simple and easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the Rasha on. You tell me if the tone's too high or you want it louder or not. Okay. And then I'm gonna put you back.
That's good right there. Oh yeah.
Right there, good. You want to bring your feet up a little bit? Do you want to bring this up like that?
That'd be great. Wow.
Like that? Are you comfortable?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Now, can you fall asleep in here or what?
If you do, you might. Look, I do. There's nothing wrong with going to sleep. Have a dream, have a vision, whatever it may be. Think about it.
I'm gonna manifest a few things right now.
All right, I like that. Make sure you're thinking about me, brother.
Absolutely.
Give me some knuckles there.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go, Marcus. We're gonna turn you on, and we're gonna turn on the Rasha. And there, tell me how loud that is for you. Too loud?
That's good right there.
So Marcus, have a great trip. I'm going to leave you to it, and if you want to join them, please do so.
What an experience that was. I'm going to tell you exactly how I felt. For a guy that scrambles to think clearly for a long time, I've got jumbling thoughts. Hey, Macarena, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's jump around, smooth criminal, Michael Jackson, the bit. All this stuff's going on in my head. I can never ever meditate right because it takes me forever to clear my brain. I just hopped in there for 24 minutes and I don't know if it was the frequency, but it gave me some real clarity and I was able to think straight. We've got the founder of this unbelievable machine, Dr. Jer.
How are you, brother? Marcus?
Thanks for having a chat with us today.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel very relaxed. It was a little overwhelming at first, hearing the sounds, but I think the comfort of the chair, the denying of the senses, the eyes and the ears, the frequencies that you play have something to do with what's going on, because I did feel a physical sensation, especially towards the end.
Sure.
What is the benefit of this for superior athletes?
Right. So the technology was geared to actually reprogram soldiers to help them get over their PTSD, traumatic brain injury, et cetera, et cetera. So this technology, this technology was designed for the elite performance individual. And what happens is it uses a very specific energy called scalar energy. Nikola Tesla was known or is known as the grandfather of scalar energy. Wow. And what does scalar energy do? It allows our brains to harmonize. Right. And it drops an elite athlete into that zone where the left and right hemispheres sync and they're automatically in a self-healing mode. Their bodies goes into what's called parasympathetic. And that's a state where your body heals itself. More importantly, you focus on your intention.
So athletes are pretty good at focusing and taking it to that next level as far as their physicality and their intention and their manifestation skills. Are you saying this actually makes it even more?
Absolutely. You take an elite athlete that can do that now and you add this technology and it just exponentiates that elite athlete to a level that they've never experienced before.
So basically it is a physical healing, also a thought-changing process that helps you think a lot clearly. And as I mentioned before, I'm never able to clear my thoughts. I found it really easy in there. Now, I only did 24 minutes.
Yep.
What's the maximum that you can do? And if you are longer, does it give you more benefit?
Usually it's about 45-minute upgrade session. And the dome, interestingly enough, is a Faraday chamber. It is a multi-layered aluminum chamber that protects from all harmful electromagnetic radiation, cosmic radiation, etc., etc. That's why you're like in a cosmic fly chamber.
Right, yeah. I mean, the comfortability of it all is amazing. The chairs are really comfortable, the headphones, and what is that that's playing in my ears, and what is that doing to my brain?
You've heard of binaural beats, right?
Right.
One beat in here and one beat in the right.
Right.
This is 3 in one ear, 3 in another ear, times 2, so it's a 12x brain harmonization. So this is 12 times the power of binaural beats, and it's called base 12 frequencies,
right,
which I have created.
Now, is this based on theory? Is this based on something that you just believe in, or is this factual?
The military, and don't shoot the messenger, has been doing this for over 50 years.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
They have more money than any scientific research. And I based all of my research on the military, and I've published 6 papers, Marcus, to verify everything that we're doing. So everything that we're doing is not based on theory, it's based on work that the military has already accomplished and achieved with their soldiers.
Because you know, Dr. Jer, a lot of people are going to be watching or listening to this and saying, you know what, this is a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I can sit in my chair and put my headphones on, and a lot of people don't tend to believe these kind of things, for lack of a better word. Why do you think that people are going to doubt something like this? Because they've never experienced it?
It comes down to experience.
Right.
There'll be naysayers, but until you experience the Rasha, then we'll have a conversation.
Can you tell me some of the elite athletes that you've had in this and their testimonials?
Yeah, I mean, we have a pro golfer by the name of Lee Slattery. We actually had a recent UFC heavyweight, Alexander Volkov.
Who did a fantastic win a couple of weeks ago in Australia against Tai Tuivasa. Let's go, Volk!
Yes. We have the Bare Knuckle FC, women's 125.
Christine Ferreira, she's also been on the COD podcast. What's up, Christine?
Yeah, so she's on it. And the overall consensus, Marcus, is that they're more relaxed, they're more focused, and they feel better.
So is this something that you would recommend doing a month out of a elite competition that you're going into?
No.
Or is this something that you do on a regular basis?
Regular basis, and if you're in camp, absolutely integrated throughout the camp.
So you have athletes that are in camp in here come in and do this and go, wow, I just feel great. So Alex, he loved it?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And we're looking forward to him getting back because who knows who he's fighting next.
Right. Ooh. Oh yeah, who would that be, do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Who would you like to see him fight next?
The champ, John Jones.
Yeah, yeah. And how do you think that'll go?
Well, all I know is we will support Alex.
Right, well they support their athletes here at the International Sports Center right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, just off Blue Diamond. We're going to put the address and all the links to the description in the bottom of the podcast here. Mate, thank you very much for having me on today. I really, really appreciate it. I feel great. My lovely fiance was in there. She'll tell me all the, maybe I'll get lucky at the end of this. I don't know. Does it help with that? Does it help with that?
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to be looking at this a little bit more. I'm going to be talking to some athletes that have experienced this, and we're going to see if this is something that we can make a little bit more worldwide, because everything sounds beneficial. And if something can help you feel better, look better, and think better, why wouldn't you try it out? In my eyes, I think you should. Brother, any parting words before we go?
Nope. Just stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.
This is Marcus Deegan with Dr. Jer. Talk to you soon. The Marcus Deegan Show.